Welcome back to First Time Baking Diaries, and in this episode we are making Swiss meringue buttercream. Well, actually we are making mock Swiss meringue buttercream. I used the recipe by KutiwaCakes and I will tag her below. Now, I used a lot of icing sugar. I don't think I've ever used this much icing sugar in any recipe ever, and I actually hate working with icing sugar because it was so messy. So the difference between mock Swiss meringue buttercream and Swiss meringue buttercream is that mock uses pasteurized egg whites, whereas a regular Swiss meringue buttercream uses normal egg whites and you need to cook them off as part of the process. But I'm lazy and I didn't want to be doing all that, so I just used pasteurized egg whites. So I say that this is like the easier recipe, the easier version, if you will, of Swiss meringue buttercream. But saying that, I've never made Swiss meringue buttercream before, but I'll make it at some point in the near future just so I can compare the both of them. Also, this was the first time using my new stand mixer, and I just love this little window feature as it made adding the butter so easy and actually quite satisfying. But the texture does change when you add the butter and it almost looks quite curdled, and this was very scary. Like, that doesn't look good. It's not looking good, bruv. But you've just got to be patient and run up your electricity bill, because after 15 or so minutes, this is how it was looking. And at this stage, I think the buttercream looks great. It was very satisfying to see how much lighter in colour the buttercream had gone. But as I used the whisk attachment, there was a lot of air incorporated into the buttercream, and to smooth this out, you heat up a spoonful, about a cupful of the buttercream in the microwave, add it back in, and then switch to a paddle attachment. And again, run up your electricity bill with leaving it mix for a further 15 minutes. So in total, I would say that I was making this buttercream for about 40-45 minutes. But honestly, it was so worth it. The finished product is amazing. I love the recipe. And honestly, I can't wait to make it again. It is probably the nicest buttercream I've ever tasted, and I'm so pleased with how this turned out.